Hi there, this is Princess Whoosh, and today we'll be playing Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. So if you saw my other video, you'll know that I've previously played through the first case on this channel. So today we're going to crack on with the second episode called Turnabout Sisters. Just as a point of warning, if you're interested in playing this game yourself and don't want anything spoilt for you, episode 2 is where the story really starts to kick in. So if you want to go into it fresh without knowing anything too much about the game, I probably recommend you to go and play it first before maybe watching this. But if you don't mind and you just want to see the story and just listen along, then that's absolutely fine. We're going to be starting with that right now. Right, let's load it up. So they all start with a cutscene. So Mia and Maya are having conversation. We know who Mia is from the first case. We've never met Maya yet. And she's got a favour for her sister. She wants her to keep a piece of evidence. And it's a clock, funnily enough. If you saw the first episode, you might remember there was a clock. A statue called the Thinker. Oh, sorry, a clock that is made to look like a statue called the Thinker. And the clock isn't working at the minute. Because she's taken the mechanism out. There we go. So she wants her to come to the office to pick up the clock. They love burgers. Or they love burgers in the translations of these games. I could really go for a good burger. Always feels a bit ham-fisted, but it's kind of charming. It's become a part of the series. Here we go. So case 2 is where you start to find locations as well. So not only will we be in the courtroom defending clients, but we will also be in various locations investigating and looking for clues. Now, Miss Faye, I'll take what's mine. The papers. I'm sorry, but I can't give you what I don't have. Miss Faye, you are a poor liar. Why, I see it right over there. That must be the Thinker that swallowed those papers. How could you know? Haha, you are not cogniferous of my background. That's a good word. Gathering information is my business, you see. I should have been more careful. Oh, my dear Miss Faye, I am so very sorry. But I'm afraid that I must ask you for one more thing. Your eternal silence. Farewell, Miss Faye. I remember when I first played this, that bit's such a shock. Just after starting to get to know the characters in the first case, and then this one starts like that. It's quite a lot, but it really does make you care about what happens in this case. So we're skipping back now. We are Phoenix. And he's late. And they were all gonna go out for dinner. Oh no. Oh. If I just stay here, I don't have to deal with it. But yeah, every time you're in a room, you can examine things, so I don't think it'll let me right now because of the urgency of the situation. But yeah, you can use the magnifying glass to find out more information. We have to use move right now because we need to see what happened in the other room. That smell, blood. Oh. Chief? Chief! Chief! So this is Mia's sister. As I'm hoping you've probably worked out. It's not a very big spoiler. So she's passed out. Oh, so sad. Her body was still warm. I could feel it when I held her shoulder. Whew. Mia. Chief. Oh. So yeah, leaving aside that poor Mia has been murdered, we have to investigate the room. So when there's something you can investigate, the magnifying glass turns orange. Let's have a look. Some shards of glass are scattered on the floor. They seem to be the remains of a glass light stand. There's the statue. It's encrusted with dried blood. How ironic that this became the murder weapon again. Oh, Chief. Oh. So we're suspecting that to be the murder weapon. That gets added to the court records. And the shards get added as well. Oh. Don't know if you spotted it on the floor next to her. It doesn't look good. So a piece of paper with Maya written on it in blood. That gets added to the record. I think that's everything we can do right now. There's a large building right across from the office. The Gatewater Hotel. A nice luxurious place. Yeah. Oh, wait. Have a look at the chair. Chief's chair. Simple, functional design. So yeah, I think we're supposed to move back out now. There we go. That girl just now, where'd she go? Yipes. Don't scare me like that. Oh, she's so sad. Excuse me, but who are you? It's okay, I work here. Maya Faye. Yeah, so Phoenix is putting 2 and 2 together. She has the same name as was written on the bloody note. Oh. So, when you meet someone, like I said, you can examine the room, you can move from room to room, you can talk to the person about different topics, and you can show them things in your inventory. I was like showing them the attorney's badge, but it's all sad now, so I don't think it's the time. So what happened? She seems to be in shock. I don't want to disturb her, but I have to know. So what happened? I came in, the room was dark, and sis. So she was already dead. So, you're the chief's sister. I'm her younger sister. You were here visiting this late at night? Yes, she said she wanted me to keep some evidence for her. Evidence. There we go. So that's all the options I can do for the dialogue at the minute. Let's present the note. The game gives you pretty heavy clues at this point, so it pretty much told me to do it. But later on you have to figure this kind of thing out. So she used her own blood to write this note on the back of a receipt. Maya's shocked. Why would she write my name? Aww. Can show her other things as well, I think. Can show the statue. Oh. Shouldn't have asked her about the murder weapon. Yeah. There we go. Didn't bring up any more options. I think I'm supposed to go to the phone. Like I said in the other video, it's been a very long time since I played this through. I played it through when it first came out on the DS. It was one of my first things I bought when I was, I think, about 17, when I got a job. Oh, sorry, I'm just... There we go. No! Right, to the office. There we go. So, I need to use the phone. Let's see if there's anything else though. There's the ledger. There's her really old computer, which she used for her emails. There we go. Right, I better call the police. That's funny. A few of the screws on the receiver are missing. Looks like someone was halfway through taking it apart. Oh. Oh, someone's already seen. Right, so... Still not quite used to the PlayStation controls either. Used to my DS. Woo! The police! Sounds like they're coming this way. Freeze, police! I think we're going to get introduced to one of my favourite characters here, and yes we are! It's Detective Gumshoe. He's in quite a lot of the cases. He works for the police. He's a fantastic character. Someone saw a murder. That woman I saw. Anyway, I don't want either of you moving 1 inch, okay? Great. Just great. What? Does this word Maya mean anything to you? That's my name. With a dying breath, she wrote the killer's name. Gumshoe's very nice, but not really the smartest cookie. Case closed. You're coming down to the precinct, ma'am. What? So she gets hauled off to the police station. Understandably, with the note written in blood and everything. So Phoenix wants to do something about this, of course, as it is his boss who got murdered. So this is the detention center. This is where all the people that you defend tend to end up. And you can interview them here, and you can show them things that you found, which can help move your case along. Oh, she's so sad. Are you gonna be my attorney? Well, that's what I wanted to talk to you about. Say it's up to you. It's up to you. Up to me? Yeah, this isn't something I should decide. After all, you're the one in trouble here. Aww. It does look very suspicious. Yeah. So she's heard about Phoenix already. I was talking to my sister on the phone the other day. Today was my junior partner's first time in court. Wow, really? How'd that go? It was quite the scene. Honestly, I was on edge the whole time. It's been a while. Ha! So, he crashed and burned? He's a genius. One of those strike fear into the hearts of evil types. The only thing he's lacking is experience. Huh. Sounds like it was fun. Well, I know who to go to if I ever get in trouble now. I don't know, Maya. I think you might want to wait. Give him 3 more years. That is, unless you want to be found guilty. Oh, harsh. Oh. That's what she said. All cheerful. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to insult you. No, it's okay. It's true, I guess. Aw. He has only had 1 court case at this point, so it's quite understandable. So he says he needs to do something anyway. There we go. So let's talk about her. It's been something I've been wanting to ask you. What's with that outfit? Yeah, she is wearing interesting clothes. Oh, this! This is what all acolytes wear. It's my uniform, you could say. Acolytes? Like people in religious training? What is it that you do? Oh, it's nothing strange, really. I'm a spirit medium. In training. A spirit medium? I'm pretty sure that qualifies as strange. So this is one of the elements that's very Japanese, that comes across quite odd in the translations, because they Americanize a lot of things, but they can't really Americanize the sort of Japanese spirituality. So they make all sorts of excuses for it, like having like a retreat in America in the mountains and things like that. It gets a bit strange. Right, let's have a look at the day of the crime. Can you tell me about the day of the murder? Yes. Let's see. That morning, I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold on to a piece of evidence for an upcoming trial. Evidence? Yeah. That clock shaped like the thinker. Oh, the one Larry made. How could that have been evidence in a case? Right, she said something about that. I remember. Do you want to hear it in her own voice? Her own voice? Yes. I'm pretty sure our conversation is on my cell phone. Ah, so she's got a little recording of their conversation. So yep, she chatted to her sister. Let's hear it. Right. Oh, I just remembered that detective took my cell phone. Sorry. Oh, right, of course. So we need to get her phone off of Gumshoe. There we go. So the game's added it as a little memo. Again, later on, that's not something they'll do. You just have to figure that out yourself. Let's do the day of the crime. She is looking a bit more cheerful now. So, day of the crime, she got a call from her sister. She wanted her to hold on to the evidence, which was the clock. When did you arrive at the office? It was right around 9 o'clock. The lights were off and I could smell blood. Then I found her, my sister. Thanks, that's all I needed to hear for now. So let's check in on the spirit medium information. So yep, she's a medium in training. The Fae family, especially the women, have always been very sensitive to the spirit world. Wait a second, you said the Fae family? So Mia was into this stuff too? Oh, of course. She left the mountain to follow her career, she said. Her powers were first class too. Oh wow, I had no idea. Wait. What? So, you're a real honest-to-goodness spirit medium, with ESP and all that. Yes, in training. Well, can't you contact me as spirit then? We could just ask her who killed her. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm still in training. I couldn't do something on that level. Aww, I thought that would be too easy. Something the matter? I was wondering, could I ask you a favor? So she's asking if we can go find her a lawyer. Could you go ask him to represent me? Of course. Yep. Aww. I can understand her hesitation on asking Phoenix after having done one trial. The trial's tomorrow at 10 o'clock. What? Tomorrow? Tomorrow. What if this guy refuses? They told me if I don't find one that the state will pick an attorney to defend me. When will that happen? They're giving me till 4 this afternoon. Right, so we've got to go over and find this lawyer. So she's given us the address for Grossberg law offices. So this is Grossberg's office. According to the receptionist, the big boss is out. She couldn't say when he'd be back. It must be hard to keep track of everything when you're a famous lawyer. Not to mention run an office like this. I guess I'll just have to come back later. At this point you can start examining things as well. It mostly just tells you about how fancy his office is. With his fancy plant and his fancy painting and things like that. Painting has been bugging me ever since I stepped in here. The oil paint is so thick it's practically giving me a stuffed nose. I'm sure the price is nothing to sneeze at either, for that matter. So yeah, he's got a really posh office. He's got a really shiny desk, a solid mahogany desk. Little hip flask. Oh no, an elegant ebony case, and if I'm not mistaken that lighter's made of solid gold. Even I can tell someone here's got money to burn. So it's a big contrast to the Fae Law office. Hey! What is it? Did you meet the lawyer? Sorry. I haven't seen him yet. Oh. So... let's head here. We need to try and get the cell phone off Gumshoe as well. Hey, you there! This is a crime scene, pal. No trespassing. Sorry, don't I know you from somewhere? Wait, you're that Butts guy, aren't you? No, I'm Phoenix Wright. Aww. No one wants to be mistaken for Larry. Oh, guess I got the wrong name, Mr. Wright. Sorry about that. That Butts guy, he was a killer, and you're no killer, right? He was proven innocent. This is not Detective Gumtree, it's Detective Gumshoe. Gumshoe, wasn't it? Dick Gumshoe? Right, at your service. Wait, hang on. That's Detective Gumshoe to you, pal. He puts on all his sort of aggressive, hard-nosed front, but he's genuinely quite nice. Oh, he's very hard done by as well in the game. Oh, he thinks that you're Maya's lawyer, which is useful because he lets you have a look around. I don't think that's how I get that. Let's have a talk. About Miss Faye, did you do an autopsy? The police don't really work with you in this game. They're working with the prosecution. You have to do all your own investigating. But he did give us the autopsy report, which is nice. Let's ask about Maya. Sorry, pal, but this is one trial you aren't going to win. Why do you say that? The city's put Prosecutor Edgeworth on the prosecution. Ah, Edgeworth. Edgeworth is one of the best characters in the game. I'm probably going to say this about every character that pops up, but he genuinely is one of the best characters in the game. I'm sure you know what that means, being a lawyer and all. Let's have a little ask about Edgeworth. Prosecutor Edgeworth. That's right, pal. Mr. Miles Edgeworth himself. Yeah, I do. I know him. He's a feared prosecutor. He doesn't feel pain. He doesn't feel remorse. Yeah, that's how cool Edgeworth is. He won't stop until he gets his guilty verdict. Oh, don't talk about him that way. You make him barely sound human. Yeah. He hasn't lost a case since he became prosecutor at the incredibly young age of 20. Of course, there are rumours of back-alley deals and forged evidence. All I know for sure is that Edgeworth hates crime with an almost abnormal passion. Right, let's, maybe I do present that note. Let's do it. Oh, I was wondering, did you see Maya Faye's cell phone? Hehe, it was like a Nokia. Oh yeah, I have that, yeah. You think you could give it back? Sure. I mean, wait a second, pal. Tricky lawyer. Oh no, he's onto me. I'll tell him straight. Or maybe I won't. A cell phone holds all a little girl's sweetest and spiciest secrets. You're trying to confuse me. Sorry, pal. I already checked the numbers in memory. Impressive. You're quite the detective. Here, you can have the phone back. There weren't any suspicious call records on there after all. Seems you didn't notice the recorded conversation. So we've got the phone back, even though I pressed the wrong option. There we go. So we've asked all we need. Oh, one more thing. I don't suppose you're planning on talking to that witness. Anyway, you'd better not. So that was the lady who saw from the window. No influencing the witness with your lawyerly ways, pal. Gumshoe always calls you pal. There. Shocked and horrified. Miss April May. I can't tell you anything about her. Well, you just told me her name. Miss May, huh? Yeah, he's giving you lots of information. Oh, I guess I should know better than to try and get a detective to leak information. You got that right, pal. There we go. So we can now go over and visit April May as well. I'll show my badge for fun. What's that? Sorry, pal, but I got no info for the likes of you. Aw. I like when they react to your badge. I think I can go over now and speak to Miss April May in the Gatewater Hotel. So here's our hotel room. Well, hello there, handsome. Hi. Smooth, right? Real smooth. You're the lawyer, aren't you? The detective told me. He said, "Don't say nothing to that lawyer, pal." Hee. Memo to self. Thank Detective Gumshoe for making my job harder. Gee, this is all like something out of a movie. It's all so exciting, I can hardly contain myself. Oh, let me go freshen up so I can look the part of the beautiful eyewitness. Oh, I pity the lawyer that has to cross-examine this one. So we can have a sneaky look around the room. Don't know if you noticed this. Sticking out of the drawer. Let's have a look. There's a screwdriver stuck in this drawer. I wonder what's inside. Let's take a look. Hey! What are you doing? No touching! Oh, bad boy! You really shouldn't pry around in other people's rooms now. You wouldn't want to make me upset, would you? Getting a bit Mickey Mouse with this voice. Oh, upset? Thought she was going to explode for a second there. I wonder what's inside the drawer. So we can talk to her now she's back. What did you see? Do you think you could tell me something? What did you see? Ooh, observe, incident. You sound just like a lawyer in the movies. I like a man with a big vocabulary. Her lines are so awkward. I don't want to encourage her either, Phoenix. You know that thing that happened the other day? The bad thing? What did you see when it happened? I don't suppose you could tell me about it. Let me see. Dream on. If you want to know, you'll just have to come to court tomorrow, Mr. Lawyer. Oh, boy. Who are you? Ooh, Mr. Liar, are you hitting on me? No, hey, I'm just doing my job here. Hee. You know, you're cute when you blush. Oh. Believe me, this is the first time in my life I've blushed this much. So what does she do? Nope, tea. And you had your little hopes up, didn't you? Oh boy. She's not very cooperative. See, there's 2 glasses on the table. Someone staying here with you? Oh, what amazing powers of observation! You must be one of those famous detectives, like on television. Oh, no, not me. I'm just a lawyer. Say, Mr. Big Detective, why don't you go look for clues? In the garbage, Miss May doesn't like nosy little lawyers. Oh boy. Gosh. Sun's coming through the window, and you can see the law offices from the window. Be hard to recognize a face though. That might come in useful later. Painting on the wall. Some flowers. They're fake. And she will not let me look at this. Yeah, so I can't do it while she's here. Oops. So someone was here with her as well. A simple bed. To be recently made. Nothing eye-catching here. I wonder if I'm supposed to show her something. Yeah. How could I give you any information in good conscience, Me, the witness. It's just like in the movies. Maybe I was supposed to go back to Grossberg at this point. Seems like Mr. Grossberg is out. Maybe I should just wait here for him to come back. Ahem. There we go, he's back. So this is the lawyer that Maya wants to represent her. That badge on your collar. So you're a lawyer now, are you? Yep. I'm not particularly busy these days. Please proceed. Not busy? Then how come I couldn't get in touch with you? You came to see the one and only Marvin Grossberg, did you not? Well, here I am, boy. What do you want? Out with it. That was a strange reaction. Achacha. Oh, I'm really quite busy here, son. Can't go taking cases on a day's notice. Nope, it's quite impossible. Changed his tune very quickly there. And he knew it was tomorrow as well. Anyway, I'm afraid it's entirely impossible for me to represent her. Sorry, end of discussion. He is being very suspicious. Oh, poor Maya. I can ask him why he's refused. Why won't you take the case? You see, it's just, I'm busy, you see. The client is Mia Fey's sister. Mia trusted you. She knew her sister would be in good hands. Yes, of course, I know that. However, I'm sorry, but I must refuse. Sorry, goodbye. Ugh, creep. Fine. I don't have time to argue with you anyway. I'll go look elsewhere. Think not. Huh? Did you say something? I think not, I said. What do you mean? I'm terribly, terribly sorry. But I'm afraid that no lawyer worth their salt will take on this particular case. Terribly sorry, my boy. Ah. And he won't tell you why. And now he's telling you to get out. Super suspicious. Right, let's have a go asking him something else. How did you know Mia Fey? She worked here a long time ago. Quite the apprentice, that one. Learned my techniques in the blink of an eye. She left one day quite suddenly. She had a mission, you see. A mission? You could see it in her eyes. She followed it with a burning passion. Never looked back, that one. And the ugly painting. Impressive, isn't it? $3 million. I wasn't interested. It's not for sale. I'm not buying. Jeez. So let's move away because he said he won't take it, and he said no one else will take it. Oh, poor Maya. Bad news. Hiya. Oh, you're back. Did you find the lawyer? Well... Oh. I really don't think you should use that guy. He didn't seem healthy. He was all skin and bones. What really happened? Yeah, he won't help. Oh, I've been abandoned. What about your family? I only had my sister. My father died when I was very young. And I don't know where my mother is. Don't know. So she could still be alive. Let's find out some more. So the women in my family have been mediums for generations. They say a lot of spiritual power runs in our blood. About 15 years ago, our family was involved in an incident. There was a man, and he ruined our mother's life. And she disappeared. So Mia became a lawyer to try and find out what happened, I think. Oh. She had to become independent or she would lose her powers. So who was your mother's enemy? About 15 years ago, there was this unusual murder case. It made quite a stir. Everyone was talking about it, apparently. The police were running out of leads, and they were getting desperate. Wait, they didn't use a spirit medium, did they? The police convinced my mother to try and contact the victim. The case was solved, we thought. The man my mother helped the police capture was innocent. The police's consultation with a medium had all been carried out in secret, of course. But a man found out about it and leaked it to the press. He told all the papers that my mother was a fraud, and the media jumped on it big time. My mother became the laughing stock of the nation. White. Excuse me? White? That was his name. My sister told me. White? Just a little longer before the state-appointed lawyer comes, I guess. 4 p.m. Time's up. What should I do? Do I just leave her and go home? We're gonna defend her. I don't even think you can do the other one. It would be a very short game. I've made up my mind. So we're gonna defend her whether she wants us to or not. Why? 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 Well, I can't abandon you. Someone else is the culprit, or I don't know why. I can't abandon you. Aw, no one is as sad as a person without any friends. I know, I've been there a long time ago. Oh, why did I become a lawyer in the first place? Someone has to look out for the people who have no one on their side. Maya, I won't abandon you. You can count on me. That's so kind of you. Oh, she's gonna have a cry. Well, let's fight this one and get you out of here. Right, thank you. Whew, she smiled at last. She looks like an entirely different person. One last question. You are innocent, right? Yes! And I trust you. So you trust me too, okay? It's a deal. So, what next? There's something that's been bugging me. Just what was inside that strange woman's drawer? It was when I tried to look into the drawer that she got all defensive. There has to be something in there. Alright. See if it'll let us go over now. Oh! It's the bellboy. Good afternoon, sir. Excuse me, you are... Ah, I beg your pardon, sir. I am the bellboy of this establishment, at your service, sir. Oh, right. I've just come up to deliver room service, sir. Do you know where Miss May might be? Ah, I believe our guest, Miss May, is currently using the, facilities? If you've no need of anything, I'll be taking my leave. Please, stay as long as you like. Enjoy. Yeah. Wait, no, hey! Why does it seem like every time I come here I end up embarrassing myself? So we get to have a skulk around. Oh! Ah! You came back quick! Might I ask you to inform Miss May there is a message for her? Please tell her that Mr. White of Blue Corp phoned. Ooh. There's a name we've just heard. Mr. White of Blue Corp? Yep. We're already there, game. We figured that one out. Could it be a coincidence? Let's have a little examine. What's in the drawer? What's the screwdriver in? It's a wiretap! Now why would April May need a wiretap? There is definitely something suspicious about this Miss May. Why would she have something like this? There's a story behind all of this, I know it. Alright. I'll be using this bit of evidence in tomorrow's trial, that's for sure. For Maya's sake. I'll get to this woman's bottom- wait, I mean, you know what I mean. Oh, bellboy, still there? Uh-oh, time to scram. I'll look forward to tangling with you tomorrow, Miss May. In court. Ah, to be continued. There we go. Let's save progress. And I think I will leave it there for today. So that's the beginning of the first case. There's not a lot of gameplay in this bit. It's mostly just filling you in on things and ferrying you from scene to scene. But it does lay the foundations for how you play the game later, and it does introduce you to some concepts like looking for evidence and presenting things to people, and yeah, trying to get information out of people as well. And there's a few characters have cropped up, a few names have cropped up as well that we'll come across in the future, and that's just a really good place to finish, ready for the next part. So I hope you've enjoyed this episode. I've enjoyed filming it. It's been really nice to revisit a series I really like. And there's even things I've forgotten. Like, I couldn't remember anything about Mia and Maya's mum, for example. So replaying this case has been a good refresher for me as well. I'll try and get the next part done within a few days. So keep your eyes peeled for part 2 of this video. Thank you for tuning in. Like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Goodbye!